Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like, well, we're doing great here in terms of the Project Veritas. Some great news coming from them. Want to be a little bit worried about Project Veritas and the cancer that is happening, but good to know. And then we'll have one more video coming out today. We'll have exactly 4, so I hope you guys are all happy for that. So, without further ado, let's get directly into what is Project Veritas' statement is. Andy knows on the whole issue. I love that guy. Great news, great information, great journalist. Please check him out. And we'll see exactly what's really going on. A statement from Project Veritas, executive director and board of directors. Let's get right into this. At Project Veritas, we believe in a radical transparency coupled with respect, empathy, and honesty. A few weeks ago, a number of our staff members provided leadership with some verbal feedback describing a real management concerns regarding the treatment of people and our internal processes. This prompted the board to solicit feedback from additional staff members, and that internal letter was leaked. The narrative that is being portrayed by referencing this letter is patently false. James has not been removed from Project Veritas. Nowhere in that letter was there ever a suggestion to remove James from the organization. Also, there were more than 16 employees that provided feedback. This letter was not the only feedback collected. James is the hardest working person I have ever met. Those who know him know that he may not take time off unless forced to. The Project Veritas Board of Directors is made up of seasoned and active members of their communities, with many years serving on other 501c boards. They do not get paid by Project Veritas. They are multi-year donors. They all love James. They are volunteers handpicked by James. As a 501c3 nonprofit entity, the board takes their responsibilities seriously. I am not on the board of directors. As executive director, I am an officer of the organization. My role is to manage our team and help create better processes and procedures to help address the concerns of our team, our board, and James O Keefe. While I do understand the timing of the situation alongside the biggest story in our organization's history is confusing and very easy to come up with conspiracy theories, I assure you, we are still in no way and will never be brought to you by Pfizer. Nor do we have any political preferences for any candidates running for office. I have always been and remain committed to working with James and the PV team, who I am so proud of to be a part of, to continue our mission to expose corruption and deliver truth to the American people without fear or favor. In Veritas, Daniel R. Strack, Executive Director, on behalf of the following members of the directors, blah, 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 blah. So, there you have it from Project Veritas. So, it seems that everything that we were portraying, though, or thinking was an absolute lie, and it doesn't seem to be true. Of course, this could be a political stunt or a rush to a statement that will make them maybe it is true, but they're just hiding behind the scenes. We don't really know, but from what we're seeing here, this seems to be the case. We'll find out probably later on if that is really true or if James O Keefe really comes back. But from what we're now, it seems like this is a good statement. It seems like somebody that is, at least what we're trying to be true. What we have from Andy No, by the way, a donor who was mentioned in the list of allegations against James O Keefe that resulted in him being placed on leave from Project Veritas has refuted the claims. In a video posted on Instagram, Diana Primer said her interests with James were misrepresented in the letter. So we're going to go exactly what she said and see, kind of go over what else is going on. All right, guys, I'll see you right back in a second here. She's going to explain it all.
It's Diana Remmers, and I'm actually here in Mexico on vacation with my husband, and I've been made aware of allegations towards James O Keefe with Project Veritas through the news, a little bit on news, a little bit on social media and whatnot. And I realized actually that one of the allegations and grievances towards James is about a situation that involved me with James in November 2021 in Florida at a David Horowitz event, where the allegations are that he was extremely rude to one of his donors, which happens to be me, and that's completely blown out of proportion. I asked him to take a picture, and he, had a lot of people running at him asking for different things, and he wasn't thrilled about getting a picture at that moment, but he did. We actually, after that, we had a great conversation. We've become great friends, and I've had events for him, one in Beverly Hills. He's been a personal guest of mine at Mar-a-Lago for a Turning Point event, and I'm going to continue to support him. And I'm really very disappointed in the petty allegations towards him. They're actually completely false and ridiculous. So I will continue supporting James as long as he's with Project Veritas, because without James, Project Veritas is nothing. So that's all I have to say. Just wanted to set the record straight, and I hope everybody has a good day.
Yeah, so as she said that was complete English here, misrepresented in that letter, and that it seems that they're all trying to do something incredibly stupid and try to oust out James, a coup, as you say. And thanks for Andy No for letting this know. I love this guy so much. He gives out so much stuff. So what we have here is that, as well, he goes on to say the husband of Deanna Remmers, a donor to Project Veritas, also sent an email to them disputing some of the grievances against James O Keefe that resulted in him being placed on leave by the board. It goes on to say the below accusations redacted about my wife and I are false. Redacted did not introduce us to James. We met James a couple years ago in Florida at a Turning Point event. We were so impressed by James' performance, I asked Austin Fletcher to introduce us. We became donors that day. James never made us uncomfortable in solicitations or donations. We get asked for money all the time. My wife wasn't brought to tears by James over a request for a picture, and he didn't rudely and publicly turn her down. These statements by Redacted are fabricated and gross exaggerations, said by a phone. And it goes on even to say in this little thing here, guys. It says, and I introduced a high net worth husband and a wife to Project Veritas. They are now a Project Veritas high dollar donor. They have been friends of ours for a while, between 6 to 8 months ago. The husband told me that he was extremely turned off by what James asked of him in one of their first meetings. James asked him in a rather demanding way that he write a $75,000 check to Project Veritas on the spot. This made him uncomfortable, but he continued the relationship with Project Veritas because he believes in what we're doing. Then they attended a donor event in Napa, California, where James was present. The wife asked James for a photo, and of course it gets cut off there. But that's essentially what the person was saying were redacted. And I would like to not have this being redacted. By the way, I would like to have the names, because let's expose these fucking assholes for what they are. Let's be honest here. They're all pieces of shit. They tried to remove James from his own company, and they're trying to state a coup, and failed at it. That's what happened. And you guys are the complete garbage. At least these people came out and to defend James and said that he's not like this and not like that. And James has my full support. I found some of his stuff on Twitter before, or on YouTube, really, and I really like the stuff that he's doing. He's really doing God's work here at exposing not only the government, but everything else that's been going on. And without him, we would have a lot less truthful information. That'd be truthful, because everything that Project Veritas brings out is truly a banger. So, yeah, we gotta keep our boy with it. Thanks, Andy No, for all of this, by the way, because this is actually great information. We also have this here as James O Keefe's compensation at Project Veritas dropped in 2021. The group told the IRS that James' reportable compensation in 2020 was $411,000. The following year, though, it dropped by 3.7% to $396,000. Either figure is a far cry from the $56,000 that Project Veritas paid O'Keefe in 2012. The first year, the group reported compensating him. So, yeah, again, there's a lot of things here that is just going completely asinine and out of the works here. But at least Project Veritas is being proven to be at least have terrible people. It looks like it's going to be dealt with inside, hopefully. And hopefully Project Veritas can get back to where they were doing and just get it back out of this BS and more onto saving, essentially the country and other stuff that they need to do, because they are doing really good work. They're real journalists like Andy No. I would even know if I would call myself a journalist, because these people are the ones that are going out there getting the work done. I'm just sitting my ass here on this chair, just doing reporting on the news. So yeah, congratulations for these people. Hopefully everything gets solved, and we get some great some more new great bangers. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Support Andy No, Project at least James O Keefe, and like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.